Oh, ah, what is good, my boy? It is your boy, boy Light, man. Look, sorry, that might have been a little loud. Hey, crazy intro, right? I hope you've been taking care of yourself, your health, and your wealth. Cause look, I just want to show how one all these people are in the same bed together. They're throwing up and doing all the same things I come talk about. And I'm not demonizing these people. I'm just showing what these people are doing. I don't have any hate towards these people. I don't want to see these people done any type of way. I know what this is, and I'm just showing what this is. Just a blip of a corner of a fucking room of a world that this thing is. And all this is doing is just building and building and building on top of itself. It's just, these videos are just like reminders to me, because sometimes I forget. Sometimes I forget my personal reasons, stuff, and I just like to put these things out so I don't feel too crazy or too weird about these situations when they do present themselves. But just on a just on a spectating visual side of things, what do you see in this video? I'm not going to play it or anything. Just what you see, right? What do you see? Everything's just so innocent, right? It's a lot of symbols that's just hidden in broad daylight, and they're deep symbolism, and people don't think about these things. They don't bat an eye because they don't dwell in these type of situations, dwell in these corners of the world. But with the naked eye, a lot of people don't see anything wrong. There's a couple of things that I saw wrong that went off in my eye, and we're going to get into those things. And some of those things may be a stretch, and some of those things may not be. But I was just watching this clip the other day because I like Chance the Rapper. I like Chance the Rapper's music. This is no conspiracy thing. Usually I'd come and have something going on. Like I'd have something, and why I'm talking about these people. No, I was just chilling, and I know about Cam Newton. I know he's deep into the industry, right? Do your research on Cam. You can do your research on Cam Newton, and from on the conspiracy side of people, the people that know what they're talking about. If you know, but I'm yapping. But what I saw in this is, and I'm gonna just break it down from a Masonic point of things. And I'm not a Mason. I don't dwell in Masonry. I just read books. I see. I experience life. I get it. I get it. I get it without being a part of it. I get it. I fucking get it. I get the good side of it. I get the bad side of it. I get the come together side of it. I get the be a part side of it. I get all of it. I get it from all aspects. I get it. I even get the sacrifice part. Do I want to fucking contribute in that? No, I do not. I do not. But just from the Masonic small blip that I know about Masonry, Masonry is hidden in plain sight from the buildings, from the TV shows, from the movies, from the Masonic temples. It's all hidden in plain sight. Masonic temples all around this place that I live in. They're hidden in plain sight. So this setting is hidden in plain sight. And I'm gonna just get into that. First, I want to talk about the devil horns back here. How they always tend to sneak this in. They always tend to sneak these in. Jack Black, Michael B. Jordan, um, Eminem, anybody, bro, any and everybody you can name. They tend to throw these up. Beyonce, Jay-Z. Jay-Z's from fucking New York. They always bring this Beyonce's from Houston shit. It's just repetitive and it's you know. So the fact that he threw this in here so sneakily, so hidden, but in your face, this is exactly what I be talking about for real. And it's just like how they can put this in your face and get away with it, and then the people be like, they never knew until the end of it's a Diddy situation. People don't open their eyes until it's a Diddy situation, and they go back and all the stuff in your face. And another thing I want to get at is Chance the Rapper came out with a new album called Starline, and I was looking at it from the view of that, just watching it because it was Chance for real. And symbolism is very real, and as you can see from all his clothing, and this is probably a stretch. This is where I say I'll probably stretch it a bit, but it makes sense to me how the upright star is at the top from on his hat. And I checked his clothing. He has a couple shirts that's upright, but when you get to the pants, they're flipped upside down because it's the lower half, and the star's upright because it's the higher half. You got pants because of the lower half, and I get that. But I don't think this is a stretch because he has the same symbol back here, and this is a star you can flip any type of way. Why flip it this way? Why flip it this way, symbolizing the lower half? Just like he's throwing this down, symbolizing the lower half of the devil horns, the brotherhood of the onery or the Baphomet or the whatever. They're both pointing down, symbolizing the lower halves, just like the pants. So all three of these are symbolizing lower halves, just like the hat is symbolizing higher because the star is upright. This star, I'm just saying it all over again. But that was a bit of coincidence, right? Sorry, that music was crazy, but anyway, yeah. But that could be a coincidence, right? That could be a coincidence, but it wasn't until I got to this part right here that I thought, like, okay, everything I thought just now was no fucking coincidence. Okay. It wasn't.
Okay, I got you.
It wasn't. These are strategic things put focus, execute, success. These are strategic things put here. But it's the pillars, the between two pillars, just like the Freemasons are in between two pillars. With the checkerboard, he's just missing the checkerboard floors. If he would have had the checkerboard floors, that would have been a dead giveaway. Just like this interaction that happened that I didn't speak on, but I wanted to. I didn't. I let it go. But this right here, it's the same thing. And I thought I brushed it off at first. My intuition was like, oh, that's that. And I was like, nope. And then I saw this in the middle, that sun in the middle, or that circle in the middle. And that just confirmed it. I'm not tripping at all. They tripping and they think I'm tripping, but they know, and it's not no secret. This isn't no secret thing. It's just a secret society. That's all. That's why they can do this. But it's just people like me showing you that these people are all in the same bed. So when you see this world stage being played out in front of your face, just like this world stage, just like all the shit that's going on in the news, from that shit that's going on, that beheading in Dallas, the girl getting stabbed on the train, the Charlie Kirk thing, everything it's real crazy, real on the stage type of shit. And this is just another thing that's on the stage because the indications, the setups, the symbols, everything. But that's this. This is that. I hope y'all been taking care of yourself, y'all health, and y'all wealth. And it was nothing big. That's nothing big. I'm just talking over here. It's just something I saw. But they do this everywhere. They do this in real life. They do this on the TV. They show you in occult movies. They show you everywhere. They show you in regular movies. They show you everywhere. And these are like I'll show you a video. Look, I recorded this.
I remember the other day when I was talking about how the JEDs, power lines, are ancient technology right here in front of your face. You're standing in it. Well, today we have more ancient technology. So remember we were saying that the power lines, they were small. They used to be small. You could hold them in your hand, right? They're conduits, they're generators, right? We have the same thing here in obelisk style. This is why you are so important, and this is why it is important where you realize where you're going and the places you should be and shouldn't be. Now you notice the obelisk on the left and the right and the ball in the middle. This is the same obelisk they have in Washington, D.C. This is the same obelisk and the energy that the Freemasons use. As you can see, the obelisk on the left and the right. What this is doing is taking your energy, harnessing it, and charging everything around you. It's charging this grid, it's charging the simulation around you, because you are a battery. And again, this is why it's so important to know who you are and what you are. And this is what I believe is real Tartarian technology. What we just saw was mimic, clones, watered down versions. This is what I believe is really Tartarian technology. As you can see, the whole thing is an obelisk, and the triangle point at the top, it's a coil. Can you see the coils at the top? It's a generator, just like the JEDs generator.
It's so many Freemasons running around here. It's ridiculous. You wouldn't even believe. But hey, I see Freemason books on Marketplace all the time. When I go to buy stuff, bro, it'd be Freemason books on Marketplace all the time. So many. It's easy access. So nobody's hiding nothing from you. It's just they're around. And it's all one stage, and that's what people mean, and this is what I mean. And that's all. But yeah, man, until next time, ladies and gentlemen, hold it down.
Take 2 puffs, then it's hocus pocus. Now back on the beat and I'm on your focus. Gotta dive deep, better hold your dose. I'm big boy roof with a bunch of doors. They can't take no proof, just a bunch of most. They can't take no truth, just a bunch of quotes from the Bible verses that I ain't really had time to read back then when I was hurting. They was trees back then, now they mountains hurting. All this pill is killing, but I forgot my worth and all this benefiting. Y'all forgot your purpose and they looking at me like I joined the circus. Then drive the mill just to pop the turkey. Baby, cut the meat, you a jive turkey. I'm looking at the